Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some free money starting to arrive for players in Grand Theft Auto Online. We'll also hear from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 on what he personally thinks is going to happen to the next update, and some interesting things that are going on during this event week. We'll be discussing all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. So let's begin with the free money that is arriving for players. There's actually two batches of it. If you ended up playing between July 2nd and I guess the 8th, even though today is the 5th and you're a Twitch Prime subscriber, just like in the month of June, during July, you'd get $200,000 each week. If you played for 4 straight weeks, you'd get a bonus of $200,000, bringing your total to $1 million. Well, it looks like week number 1 has started to arrive as players are getting alert messages like this, or I should say splash screens, that say Twitch Prime benefits, your $200,000 reward has been deposited into your account. Thank you for signing up for Twitch Prime benefits and playing Grand Theft Auto Online. Your $200,000 reward for playing during week 1 has been deposited into your account. Be sure to check back in next week. Playing each of the next 3 weeks earns you an additional $200,000 each week, culminating with a special added $200,000 bonus for playing all 4 weeks, 4 rewards totaling $1 million. And it says stay tuned and updated on all the latest benefits. And once you see that splash screen alert, if you load in game, you'll see you get the alert message saying that your login gift has been deposited into your Maze bank account. So there you go. Free money starting to arrive for certain players. And a lot of you guys keep asking me, is there any way to keep track of how much money Rockstar has sent me? The answer is kind of yes and no. So if you log into Grand Theft Auto Online and you actually pull up your phone, you go to Money and Services and then Maze Bank at the very bottom, you can view a transaction log, but that's only going to tell you your last 15 transactions. And you might go through 15 transactions in like 5 minutes. So there's no real way to track how much you've received from Rockstar unless you like manually do it outside of the game. That would probably be your best bet. There's no great tracking solution. Maybe there's a way on like the social club to view your way in which you've seen money from Rockstar, but that isn't something that I've ever used. So you can either do it manually or just try and keep track of it as best as you can. Now, the one thing that did not arrive for me, that's the other part of the Twitch Prime bonus, is the PlayStation Plus benefits. Rockstar said that players would be getting $1 million deposited into their accounts within 72 hours of logging in if you were a PlayStation Plus member. I am one of those, and I have not received that. So I guess it might be taking a little bit longer than normal. I'm really not too sure. At this point in time, it isn't something I get totally worried about. Usually, I just expect it to arrive whenever it arrives. I know at this point in time how Rockstar's system works. Some people get it sooner, some people get it later. Your friends might get it before you might get it before your crew members. I really don't panic with stuff like this because it all usually works itself out. So those are the free money opportunities. However, it might be different for you. You might have received your PlayStation Plus benefits, but not gotten your Twitch Prime benefits. Like I said, it's pretty much different for every single person. So now that we've got that free money out of the way, let's dive into what insider TezFunds2 has had to say about the next GTA Online update. And some of this could be considered bad news. Some of it could be considered good news. I'm really not too sure. That's why it's going to be fun to sort of look into this right now. So he ended up saying this the other day: I think we will see things a bit clearer once we hear anything about a Red Dead Online update. I can see them keeping a whole month exclusive to either game. Oh boy, this is really going to divide the Rockstar Games fan base. Now, there are some players, in fact, probably a lot of players, that are fans of both Red Dead Online and GTA Online, but there are clearly fans of only one title each. There's a lot of Red Dead Online fans who don't like GTA Online. There's a lot of GTA Online fans that don't like Red Dead Online. And so I think whichever one gets an update first, the other group is going to be so furious. And I'm sorry, guys, but I really do think Red Dead Online is going to get their update first. I mean, it's the newer game. I feel like it has been, I guess, abandoned probably wouldn't be the best word, but it just hasn't been shown a whole lot of love recently. So I think that would be the one that gets an update first. And TezFunds2 is saying that Rockstar could do a whole month where Red Dead Online is the only one that gets updated before Grand Theft Auto Online even does. And if that's true, that's going to make that opposite group even more upset. The fact that they would have to wait at least 30 days before their favorite platform ended up getting an update. And what I think Rockstar wants to avoid is what they did last December, where you had the Diamond Casino Heist update come out, and then 24 hours later, you had the Red Dead Online Moonshiners update coming out. It was essentially impossible for fans of both of those titles to be able to jump onto both. In the case of myself, I was, so busy with the Diamond Casino Heist, I had almost no time at all to even jump into the Moonshiner stuff. So it obviously made things very difficult. And I'm sure many of you guys watching this video like to play other games, and even when those updates came out, you were probably busy with other video games. It's not like you were only playing the Rockstar titles. So I think that's what they're trying to do, is not necessarily cram both updates together at the same time. Unfortunately, though, for one group, it means they were probably going to have to wait a lot longer. Now, one thing a lot of players have been discussing is, will Rockstar do in-game teases for the next DLC? Just like what we saw with the Diamond Casino and Resort update, and then the Diamond Casino Heist DLC. So one user ended up saying they can add text messages from unknown whenever they like on the fly, given the Chang family holdings tease last year. When the seriousness of lockdown was starting to rear its head, they should have introduced your old friend via text messages. This isn't an actual character that we'll ever meet down the line, nor is it anyone already in the franchise. It's just Rockstar's in-universe way of giving us vague enough reports on how they're doing with the future updates, through the means of an old friend of our character and his rock band they're in. That way they don't need to make fully blown, carefully crafted newswire advertisements, and instead can adapt or change our old friend storyline relative to how Rockstar are doing in terms of the next update. And TezFun2 said, I believe there's an important factor that Rockstar takes into account upon deciding whether they do something like this or not, which is how the community would interpret such messages. Over time, a vague message would be explored out of the intended context Rockstar had in mind, which won't be good, as that may lead to situations that only end up in sudden disappointment. It may explain why such teases usually happen near release, to quickly back it up with carefully crafted newswire articles to keep the community on track. Although I love that initial idea, I do see how Rockstar might be a little bit wary of that, as they wouldn't want to mislead their community or think people are going to look at it one way versus another way. And that's why, like for the Diamond Casino and Resort update, we started getting the teases that something was happening at the casino 3 weeks before the update. And then before the Diamond Casino Heist, we had the Chang family holdings text and some of the new stuff scattered about the Diamond Casino and Resort. That happened right as the update was getting finalized. So there was really no way in which Rockstar could mislead anyone, because just a couple of days later, sure enough, a newswire came out fully explaining what was going to be coming. So I wish Rockstar would do something like that, because honestly, it sounds awesome, but again, it doesn't really sound like it's their MO as far as things they do. Now, as far as what's going on in this event update, we are still in the Independence Day, 4th of July DLC, and there's some interesting things that people have questions about. One user said, I have changed sessions 25 times in the last hour and cannot find a single business battle. I don't know if Rockstar changed the frequency of spawn, but this sucks hard. Does anyone have this issue? I really want the Statue of Happiness t-shirt so bad, and the beer hats too. And TezFun2 said, I experienced 2 business battles in the last hour, completed one in the lobby I was in, and unlocked the super wet beer hat. After 10 minutes, I switched to another lobby and saw an active business battle, rushed to get it done, and unlocked the Pizvazer beer hat. I guess it's just a matter of getting lucky. And yeah, as far as the business battles go, it's all about luck. Honestly, your best bet is just to continually switch lobbies and hope that when you spawn in, an active one is going on and you can take advantage of that. And remember, at least as of recently, I think there is a 30-minute cooldown between the business battles. So if one has just happened in a lobby, there's no chance that it will happen for at least 30 minutes. And the business battles might also conflict with other things that are happening in the lobbies, like VIP work, VIP jobs. All of that stuff is going to have an impact on if they spawn or not. So yeah, it does make them kind of tricky. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed, like free money arriving for players, what Rockstar is doing for the next update, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.